What is a USP? When I consult companies, either as a coach or mentor or consultant, I always ask the question, what is your USP? Not all, but some companies reply a US what? So I thought it's a smart idea to shoot this video for an explanation for all the people that do not know what the USP is. But first, let's start with one of the best salespeople we ever had on this planet and see how he is describing the USP of one of his products. Welcome, Steve Jobs.
Boom. That's iPod. I happen to have one right here in my pocket, matter of fact. There it is, right there. So, this amazing little device holds 1,000 songs, and it goes right in my pocket.
1,000 songs in your pocket. What a brief message that describes it all. It's one of the best sales pitches I've ever seen. So just be careful, because there are two different types of USB. One USB describes the unique selling proposition of a product, and this is what Steve Jobs did. And pitching and describing the USP of a company is the second one. So let's focus on the first one and only this one in this video, the USP for pitching a product. USP is short for unique selling proposition. It consists of three components. One, it describes what you are good at. So when I think on Steve Jobs' pitch, he didn't describe very well what they are good at, because it was done in 2001, and at this time already everybody knew what Apple was good at. Apple was also, back in 2001, one of the most famous tech companies in the world. So there was no need for Steve Jobs to emphasize 3 times in his sales pitch what Apple is good at, especially not in the USP. The second one is something your customer needs. And this is very well described with 1,000 songs in your pocket. Let's just go back in time 20 years. It was 2001 when Steve Jobs presented the iPod the first time. And at this time, when we wanted to listen to music on the road or while running or walking, we had 2 options. One was the so-called Walkman. It was still alive back then. You have to put cassettes into the Walkman to listen to music, and if I remember it right, it was mostly 30 to 60 minutes of listening to music. And the second one, and the by this time already old technology, was a Discman. It was basically like a Walkman, but you could load compact discs into it. And the number one problem with that was it was not very reliable, because the laser beam started jumping when you were running or walking. So it was a back and forth on the disc, and listening to one song, it was not really working while working out. New to the market was the MP3 file format and the MP3 player. But this device had one particular problem: it couldn't hold many songs. At this time I started playing around for friends with the MP3 player. You needed to transform compact discs into the MP3 file format and then upload it to the MP3 player, which was not self-explanatory back then. And the problem with the MP3 player was it could only hold 10 to 20 songs. So it was also resembling Walkmans or Discman. It was 30 to 60 minutes of music, and that's it. And the upload process and conversion process, I remember it took about 1 or 2 hours daily to make that going. And this is really an intense time commitment daily if you want to exchange your playlist on a daily basis. This was the reason why I was only listening to music in 2000, 2001 when I was at home, when I had my computer. I loaded the compact disc into the computer and started listening while I was working, writing something, doing stuff at home. On the go, I didn't listen to music, which was a little bit annoying. No audiobooks, no music, nothing at all. And then came Steve Jobs. He clearly addressed all these problems. So on one hand, there was Walkmans and Discmans, 30 to 60 minutes of music. On the other hand, MP3 players, 30 to 60 minutes of music. 1,000 songs in your pocket is your entire record and compact disc library back then. So it's really an amazing, unique selling proposition because it took away all this pain of constantly uploading, downloading, changing playlists 1 to 2 hours per day. You uploaded your playlist or your entire library once and then you have it on the device. The third part of the USP was that it is something that distinguishes your product from the product of the competition. It's not very well addressed in that unique selling proposition. It's 1,000 songs in your pocket because it was made for customers. But in the entire sales pitch, Steve Jobs also addressed the other parts. And that's it for today, describing the unique selling proposition terminology. And if you're interested in the entire pitch of Steve Jobs for the introduction of the iPod to the world, then come back and watch my next video. Have a great day. Thanks for watching or listening. And if you like my YouTube channel, you can give me a little bit of support in hitting the like button on this video or subscribe to the channel. Many thanks.